right, so as I am heading to my school right now to prepare for two scrimmages, one being softball and girls lacrosse, this made me think about a story that I wanted to share for all those athletic directors out there. It doesn't matter if you're in the Pennsylvania area or otherwise. We all have stories, and I think it's just incumbent upon us to share those stories for one reason, to let you all know that you're not alone, and two, to laugh, but also three, to learn. So as I'm preparing for these two scrimmages, it made me think about a story in which not being as thorough as I possibly should have been caused me great headaches in the long run. So before this district, I was at another district, and we were preparing for the spring season. We had baseball, softball, track and field. And what had happened was we had a scrimmage. It was a baseball scrimmage. And a part of my checklist, I always have a checklist, a preseason checklist in which I check almost everything. Just so happened that I was in a rush, so I didn't check certain electronic devices that is supposed to be powering the scoreboard. There was 1 to 2 items that I didn't check because I thought that they were taken care of. And again, quote unquote, you think. I thought they were taken care of, didn't think anything of it until the game, the scrimmage. When I turned the scoreboard on to prepare, as the team was coming in, an electrical combustion happened. Explosion, sparks. What had happened was, well, that led to the scoreboard not, being operable. So we had to change the fuse in the switch. All in all, what had happened was, throughout the winter time, everything gets winterized, and sometimes we typically cover all the open wires to connect to, any of our electronic items, such as the scoreboard and so forth. We didn't do that. So all that snow got on the wires, corroded it, affected them. So when you turn it on, it created that combustion. So needless to say, Tylenol and all the other medicines to try and help that headache didn't work at that time. It didn't cost us much, thankfully, but at the end of the day, you always have to have a checklist. But at the end of the day, too, you have to connect with and touch base with anybody who has any connection to said facility. And you have to make sure that you are thorough in your approach when going through your checklist. So always have a checklist with you, as you prepare for the season, as you prepare for managing a game, and so forth.